Greetings, travelers. Well, today is an interesting day. If any of you ever played Are You a Werewolf? That great party game where you say, oh, he's the werewolf. Oh, no, he's the werewolf. And you always have to turn your heads down and the werewolves kill people. It's a great little game. Trust me, you'll love it. Well, anyway, that goes back to Ansbach, which is 1685. There was a werewolf hunt because the town had lost some livestock, and of course they did, and so they had to blame it on the wolf and the nearby giant wolf. But it was mostly because they were convinced it could be no ordinary wolf. It was a werewolf, lycanthrope. And so when they caught the wolf, they said, oh man, it has gray hair, just like our old mayor. So it had to have been him. It's his spirit that inhabited this wolf. And so they decided this was the werewolf. But also, they needed a scapegoat. They needed a human to turn into a wolf, not just a ghost. So they found a young vagrant near town, apparently a simpleton of some sort, and decided that he was the one who was possessed by the spirit of the werewolf and become a werewolf. And so, of course, they tortured him and forced him to confess, which he did. So then they dressed him in the skin of the wolf and the wig of the old mayor, and then they placed him out front of the town as a warning to other werewolves. So, bit brutal, but that's the way things were. Now, World War I, this was the day Herbert Hoover said, hey, we should have meatless and wheatless days to help the war effort. And that way we don't have to have as many ships going around, that we can actually help the people. And we can also handle rations and stuff. So today I made breakfast carbonara with some sausage and some wheat because I don't have to deal with that right now. But that's the way it goes. Happy birthdays today to Paul Newman, comic artist Sal Buscema, who I loved his art. And then, of course, two Stranger Things days, Eddie Van Halen and Eddie Munson himself, Joe Quinn. So appropriate. And yeah, rock on. And we'll see you on the other side.